going to clean these wheels. A little sanding stick here. They come blackened, which doesn't seem to help at all with power transmission. So my solution is scrub off the black. You only do this on the engine because all the other wheels are plastic. Now the other thing you may be able to do is just run it for an hour or two, and that may help as well. So I turn it and rub and turn it and rub and rub while turning. Till I can see that most of the black is off of there. So I don't know how well you can see the difference between those. That's been cleaned, that hasn't. And I'll double check the gauge again after cleaning, and it's looking good. Re-gauge this one. And then clean this one. But if we look here, we can see that these guys are quite dirty inside. So what I'm going to do with that is grab some alcohol and the tip of a toothpick and drop some 90% rubbing alcohol in there, like that. Oh, and just as another one, I'll have a toothbrush here. I will clean the wheels with that as well. Then I can use it to try to clean these guys out as best I can. Stick the end of the toothpick in, rub it around. Oh yeah, that's looking better. Do the same on this guy. Try the toothbrush to start with. And move to the toothpick. Get a little more alcohol on the toothbrush. Clean those guys off a little bit better. Let them dry. this has certainly convinced me, even though the other is closer to Engage, I'm going to have to do it as well. Now I have over here some, what Atlas calls conductor lube, which is supposed to help in transmission of power, electrical conductivity. So we'll use some of that. The other thing I'm going to do, just to make sure, is just do the tops of these. Make sure they're nice and shiny, because the tops of these connect with the bottom there and have to transmit power. So I can see that there's some overspray of black paint. Okay, so that's got that one ready to go, that one ready to go. Make sure that the ends of these are reasonable. They seem to be pretty, oh, that one's a little dirty. By dirty, it just looks like some overspray of black paint. As they are trying to make this all black. It's part of their Halloween motif, which is why I wanted it. Okay, that's got that done. Now we take another toothpick, dip it in the oil, and just fill the little cups with conductive oil. There we go. And just to cover my bases, I'm gonna do a little file on here. Make sure that this copper pickup is all nice and clean. Okay, next up, reassemble this guy. Step 1, put the wheels back in. Run it along like that. Step 2, I have some super light oil. I'm just going to apply a drop of oil on that. Yeah, microtrains say there's no need to, but as I say, it's only a drop, so it's not much. Should be enough that I see a little bit of shine on. Well, it's kind of hard because it doesn't. Yep, that's looking good. Now, assemble it all. Okay, so we grab this one like this, and it fits on here like this. Yeah, once that one side is on, then we do the other side. It's the same way, kind of. Okay, now everything is fitting properly. The way I put this back on is you can pretty quick see which way it aligns. I do one end first, slide that on, and then while holding everything together, slide the other. And then make sure everything's fitting as I slowly work it into place. You can see one of the wheels popped out of where it's supposed to be, so we'll put that back in. And make sure it's running nice and free. That's not running free. So let's find out why. Yeah, I'll find out why and come back. Okay, for the front, if you're going to take the front truck off, you have to take this little plastic clip for the coupler off first. Then do the same, separate and pull. And then I'll just go ahead and clean this the same way I cleaned the last one. And I'll start by cleaning little copper pieces here. Put you aside. And take you apart. You're much friendlier to come apart. Whether that's good or bad, I don't know. And these are really pretty on the inside. These are completely unpainted. So they'll conduct a whole bunch better than the painted ones on the rear. Alright, we now have the new decoder. Looks like that. And just comparing to the bend on the springs of the old, I like the way this is bent in, but for some reason the other one isn't, so we'll do that. Okay, so they're now both bent in a certain amount. Well, that's not bad. What I'm doing is seeing how they're going to contacting on here. Now the key thing that needs to be done for all these Digitrax, well, for any decoder, is normally these little pieces of copper will touch the side right here. So this side has to be insulated, as does this side. You can see the bottom of the decoder's all insulated, but that's not, so we need a slice of Kapton tape for that. And I look at that and say it's about that long. Well, I just have a piece left here. It's a little bit long, but that's okay. Actually, I'll do that a little different. I'm going to cover it a little further forward, like so. Then we'll just do a little cut here. Just so I can bend this guy into position okay. It'll come down like that. This one will come down like this. Okay, they can't be that long, so we'll grab the scissors and snip them off there. And then we'll fold this underneath like that. That way it doesn't cover that motor peg at all. And we'll do the same on this side. Tuck it up so it doesn't cover the motor peg at all.